Well, we're here at FightHype.com with Lou DiBella. Your thoughts on the fight, Glen Johnson versus Chad Dawson?
It was a terrific fight. It was a great matchup between an old warrior, come forward, aggressive warrior, and Glen. I thought his intensity was great. I mean, he's a physical, the same way Hopkins is a physical anomaly. Glen Johnson's a physical anomaly. I thought we easily could have gotten the decision tonight, but it was a close fight. There were a lot of close rounds. Chad's a good young fighter. I thought he spent a lot of that fight in retreat, and I thought that the most telling blows were landed by Glen. I think if Glen would have put Chad on his rear end, it might have been a different decision, might have been a different outcome, but it was an excellent fight. I'm proud of Glen, and I think Glen showed he still belongs with the elite at 175, and we should get another big fight after this one.
That was my next question for you. Obviously, with Chad Dawson pulling the fight out, there were talks of if Glen Johnson didn't pull it out, there was talks of him maybe retiring. It's been a hard road for him to get the bigger name fighters.
No, he's not. I can tell you right now, he's not retiring after this fight.
Who would you
don't retire after you almost beat a great, a terrific young champion. You don't retire off of that. And I think that we're, right now, Glen could still win a world title. Glen's still one of the best fighters at 175 pounds. I don't think Glen's going to be fighting much longer, but I think certainly there'll be another night after this one. I'm sure he doesn't want to go out on this note.
With that being said, who would you see him in the ring with at this point?
Anybody in the division. Anybody in the division.
All right. On next topic at hand, I wanted to ask you about Jermain Taylor. There's been a lot of talks about him possibly facing Felix Trinidad. Is that the case, and how far along are those negotiations?
I've had conversations with Don. He knows that we want the fight. Don, just send me a contract, bro. Just send me a contract. And we have great respect for Tito. I think Tito's one of the great fighters of his time. If Tito wants to give Jermain that opportunity, we would love to have it. I think it's a terrific opportunity for Jermain to rise again.
Great. Any closing thoughts for the fans, Lou?
No, I mean, look, the most important thing is to be entertained and see great action. I may be a little bit disappointed personally in the decision, but it was a close fight, and fights like that are good for boxing. That was a terrific fight to watch.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.